between these two players. And thanks to your social media pressure on my tweet, we were able to make it happen. So I'm here for the people, but Nerf, go on ahead, talk about it. As your glasses come off for this one.
I hate to say it, it's Virginia Nerf coming out right now. I don't normally show a little bit of the bias on the major mic, but I might have to do a little bit, because let me tell you, the last time that these two played, this was a 6-1 game lead, 2 sets victory for Smub, resetting the bracket against Jackal in the homecoming that was here at Xanadu a few months back. Jackal had to switch to Sephiroth for 1 game, did win that game, but the Wolf was absolutely clueless against my boy Smub.
The thing is, though, of Tri-State is that we don't have a Ridley like Smub. There's not a lot
Who
of
does?
Yeah, I was about to say, there's not a lot of regions with a player like Smub. Smub already taking out one of Tri-State's finest. As we're getting the green light from production to go full bias here. I'm a big Jackal fan. If you're from Tri-State, you have to be a big Jackal fan here. Smub, honestly, though, an amazing player, does amazing things with such a interesting character.
A niche character, definitely a niche character. I mean, we do see some standout players like Nair, Mescal. Like, there really are some international players that are doing great work with this character, but no one does it like Smub. Smub is going to find his way into an even game after a very stark lead in the first part of it, but let's see.
Yeah, you can already tell that Jackal is respecting a lot of Smub spacing, right? One of the things that Smub was doing yesterday was finding the F-tilt, but it is going to be the Space Pirate Rush, Ridley's side special that takes the first stock here. Jackal, though, lining up to get a couple of lasers, just trying to find a way to get this dragon out of here, but Smub just playing very, very passive as here comes MDVA to show their love.
MDVA coming to the front, definitely going to be cheering on their boy Smub, and Smub now exerting more pressure, just retaking stage control effortlessly, and Jackal kind of letting him have it. Now is looking for something here with the dash attack, but this lead is starting to gain, and Ridley with Rage, can we talk about how much of a monster he is? Yeah,
Jackal only being able to find some of these dash attacks right now, but just the Nair going to be able to at least get this first stock off. But look at the mileage, right? I mean, look at all of what Smub did with 1 stock, and now Jackal trying to get some of these hits in, but not going to be able to find it. Smub finding the dash attack, but going for a very greedy grab there. Jackal only going to be able to punish, though, for about 20% before going to be able to start this beautiful string on the left side plat.
Yeah, this is the thing. Jackal's very good at calling out people's habits, and yep, Smub had been going for things like rising from ledge forward air, and that the second time we did see a punish there from Jackal. Jackal's starting to figure stuff out, looking for a big call out, but is going for the down smash. That don't work against Smub, my friend.
Yeah, no, it's very important to note out that Smub has a ton of practice with this character, right? ZD, Dexter, both being in the bracket path every week here at Xanadu too. So Smub already has to hold on to this Rage, though. Jackal looking for a way to line up, but just once more can only find some of these dash attacks, is not finding the aerials that he needs, but that one sending straight up.
Yeah, the DI mix-up, obviously Smub trying to get back into the fray as fast as possible. Jackal going to be able to get a call out there in that regard. Looking for a grab here. Thought it was your turn to play the game, but not today. Going to have to burst out with a couple fares and then looking for a conversion, but Smub, yet again, out of disadvantage, manages to skip neutral.
Okay, gonna be able to find the forward throw here. Throwing out some of the neutral special here, throwing it off once more, backing up to respecting the space that Jackal has here, but now here comes dash attack, double up air into the forward throw, or forward air, excuse me. Got Tri-State getting loud, gonna be able to sneak the back air in there. Jackal going for the flash, but not gonna be able to find anything.
I respect it, but then Smub has to quickly reset, looking for a not fully charged Plasma Breath, going for one of those big callouts, but tech is going to happen here for Smub. He's going to find the escape option, looking for the side B. I respect it, but that's going to be the game going to Jackal. He is tapping himself up on the thigh, pumping himself up, feeling good about that one, but it really came down to the wire. If Smub had got that, that would have sealed it.
Absolutely, and that's definitely Jackal going back into their last set and watching. This is like such an option that you would only realistically cover if you knew that that was coming, right? So like we talked about, had to find it, man. Like, such a great set so far that we have.
Absolutely. Definitely going to be a lot closer than you might expect. It is going to be Small Battlefield is the stage counter pick, and this is Smub's home. This is where he wins out every single time, and he is going to be able to find full coverage with the up smash on that on those platforms. and now he's going to be forcing Jackal yet again to ledge an early lead in game 2 as well for smub.
Here's the problem, though. If Jackal's going to be able to make it out of the corner, I'm expecting to see those wolf strings be very clean. But so far, Ridley covering so much space between both platforms there and finding the dash attack, too. You can see already positioned right under there because Ridley's going to poke through that platform with up smash every single time.
Exactly.
Jackal wants no part of it, so he's just going to go on and reset. The dash attack not going to be enough here, but fighting out of the corner with the forward airs into the up air.
That's true. It's a good conservative play here from Jackal. He's not overextending. He's not showing his hand too quickly. He is going to be getting some of those nice callouts, and smub, unfortunately, got a little bit haphazard going in there looking for the smub smash, but you are not going to find it here. Obviously, Jackal's really, really good positioning to be aware of those best burst options, and now using the Nair to call out some of the stuff. Still looking for that side B, but this might do it. We're looking for an F tilt.
Yeah, looking for it, but not going to be able to find it. Here comes Jackal, though, just bobbing in and out, respecting smub. I think that's a lot of the things. A lot of times when players lose to mid-tiers, they're not respecting their options. But the side special, the Space Pirate Rush, going to be able to get Jackal's first stock off, but smub a little bit high up there in terms of percent.
A little bit high, but I mean, we do know that smub knows how to deal with high percents, has lived to very high percents before, and uses that rage effectively. Still, I love that Jackal is just like not doing anything. He's just kind of standing there, getting himself in the right positioning, but not throwing out buttons. He wants himself primed for the punish, and he is finding it here against smub.
Yeah, Jackal recognizing that smub has these platforms covered here, going to be able to shield the forward air, and now in advantage. The F-tilt's going to hit for the first time, but smub actually naring and backing up. That gives Jackal the green light, saying, you know what? If you're not going to approach, I will. Here we go. They're a little bit of a beef in the center of the stage, but now just Jackal fighting his way out of the corner once more with that dash attack.
Yeah, we are going to get a couple fairs, and then, yep, a triple. Now, I don't know. I mean, smub is getting pushed to ledge, is getting kind of called out on some of these jumps from ledge and some of these other options. He's going to get the nair here, but still it's a sticky situation, and right now Jackal is doing such a great job. That's like the third or fourth time that he's been able to go for that downward angled up B, and I mean, it's crazy because they both can do something with that, but Jackal has been so safe.
Okay, nair by smub here. Can probably just find another Space Pirate Rush, and that would be it for Jackal's second stop. But he's still got one more. You hang on the ledge a little too long. Jackal looking primed to take this.
Very nice call
It would be our third 3-0 of the set.
Yeah.
Smub can make miracles happen. You're a big believer.
I definitely am a big believer, but like this is looking very good for Jackal. Like it's kind of crazy because you don't always get to see, you know, smub unable to really make that adaptation quickly enough. Jackal seems to be keeping him on his toes so effectively, and let's see what happens in this next one. I really don't know. Could go either way.
We are back on small battlefield here. We've got a little bit of a change in the music too, but now smub just going to try and find a loose aerial here. Both of them are actually, but Jackal going to be able to find the first string, gets the down throw dash attack into the F tilt. It's not going to be enough to do much damage. Ooh, okay, didn't exactly get the timing. I think smub just unfortunately missed the ledge there.
Yeah, and I mean, ends up going above. Not sure if he tried to poke or not. That might have been a weird situation, but now keeping the jump and calling it out with the up B. Now smub is losing stage control and is getting pushed off stage yet again. This is the first game that Jackal is now taking a strong lead in reverse of what smub was able to get in these first two games.
It's now Jackal waiting for smub to nair on the shield as well, just trying to get an aerial out of there, but will read the jump up because smub is jumping a lot and getting the strong back air here. Jackal going to pull ahead just a little bit early now, but here comes smub. Going to look for the skewer, but can't find it. Here comes Jackal. All of this damage, especially on Ridley, is just so painful. Right,
Ridley having to shift his momentum downward very quickly with that down air. It is a call out, very risky though, and now Jackal is finding all of the right angles to recover from, to avoid that plasma breath entirely and validate that option and make it so that he is continuing to challenge as well with the mix-ups of the side B. Crazy stuff.
That's the second time that Jackal's landed on stage. There's the punish there, but there could have been a little bit of a stronger punish, potentially getting an up smash out of shield, etc. But now smub going to be able to at least even things up in terms of stock count, but Jackal just chasing him down, looking for the one touch, not going to be able to find it. Here comes smub, getting the extension, the nair off the platform.
Okay, now he's looking for something that's going to do the stock. Yeah, that is going to do the stock. He's got to pump himself back up, but yeah, normally smub is very good at dealing with characters with like those long-lasting nairs with some of the intangible moves, right? Like the wing intangibility on up tilt, the intangibility on the leg on up smash. There are so many things that you could do as anti-aerial presence, but right now Jackal is absolutely not giving smub the chance. His grounded game has actually been substantially good.
Okay, neutral B will clip the recovery and the F-tilt. That might be curtains for this stock, and it will be.
Absolutely.
Smub getting the boys right behind him. The energy building up in the crowd, but going to be able to find the reverse nair and still finding another nair mid-height. But this is what Smub needs to be doing. Not throwing out the aerials first, but instead just waiting for Jackal to pull the trigger.
Wait, and now he's waiting for him to pull the trigger. Is going to get that call out on the nair, trying to get the early up smash. Again, he's calling it out too early, but it's not over yet. He's going to, oh no, he missed spaces. If he had spaced that perfectly, he would have gotten it no matter what, but he actually doesn't get the distance.
Jackal, though, trying to read the nair from the ledge with the back air. This could be another 3-0.
Oh,
or we could be going, but once more, Smub going to live it out. A little bit heavy here as Smub trying to find the falling up air. Not going to be able to get it. Here comes Jackal, though. The Space Pirate Rush out of the corner. Not going to be it, but Smub, you're playing too crazy right now.
He is playing too crazy, and the neutral get-up is the safer option, and then it is Jackal who calls it out with the F-tilt. 3 3-0s in a row, and unfortunately for me, but fortunately for Jackal and Tri-State, that is going to go his way with a very, very strong reversal. The run back has been achieved, y'all.
Yeah, no, that was... We were like, oh yeah, game 5, easy last night, but Jackal just adapting really well, I think. Just getting all of the strings that he needs and also not playing into Smub's game. The thing is, when you kind of approach... some Tri-State people are giving Nerf a hard time right now. Pick some pylons, man. Can't wait to see that album. Regardless, though, when you just take the time to let the mid-tier kind of throw out the options that would get anybody, a lot of the times you're going to be able to catch on, and it looks like that Jackal went back in that bot and definitely studied.
Absolutely. Like, it seemed like it was a night and day difference, you know. Might have been one of the first times he ever fought a Ridley, you know, back at Homecoming. And honestly, you know, once you get used to the character, you realize, like,